Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a full year since, not a full year, it's been a year since my last summoning video, and I'm so glad to be recording for all 5 of you. And today, I can't believe it took the most degenerate banner to pull me back out of, not retirement, I'm still doing videos, but took the most suggestive, lascivious banner to pull me back out into doing summoning videos, but we're here again. We are going to be summoning on Mythic Heroes Loki, and kind of a surprise to some people, I actually like Loki's character, even though she's a little bit more suggestive. I actually think she's a good character, and her getting a Mythic alt, I think actually is honestly deserved, and it's cool to see her getting to be dressed up in her god clothes like Thor was. The plan's gonna be simple tonight, honestly. We're just gonna be summoning on colorless. I don't see a whole lot of value in summoning on red or green, and the only thing I can really think of for summoning for other colors, if gray doesn't show up, is gonna be on blue. Not super fond of summoning for Nerthers, but I do want to get Little Sister Vale, or getting Reinhardt wouldn't be so bad either, because I have a couple blue tomes that probably could use that arcane... Oh gosh, what's that weapon called? Arcane Thunder? Something like that. Yeah, Arcane Thunder. I was right. It's been a long time, and a lot of stuff has happened, so I'm probably sounding a little bit tired, but I'm gonna see if I can get my mojo back. I know I tried to do a recording session for the Lucian banner back in February, I think it was, and kind of quit halfway. I wasn't feeling it that night, and I'm saying and too much. I just need to get into the summoning video and try to get that flow back. We'll see how this goes. So let's get right into it. And the other thing I want to say too is the format for these videos is going to change. It's not going to go into anything like super crazy, but I've kind of wanted to change not my style, but I wanted to change the way I was doing the narration on these. It used to be that I wanted to try to avoid being super vulgar or crass and avoid swearing. The more stuff I keep seeing though with what's going on with YouTube and how it's kind of just like gripping everybody by the throat when it comes to trying to watch what people say. I'm not doing this for money, so it's not like I really need to watch what I say, and I feel like as somebody who's not doing this, because I have a job, I have a nice comfortable job, and I do these videos for fun, and like I know I joked at the beginning about having like 5 people watch this, and I'm happy for the small amount of attention I get. I don't mind, but I just feel like with the way that YouTube's being, I want to start just being more honest, I guess. Honest is the best way to put it. And I kind of have a mouth on me, and unfortunately I got that mouth from my family. It's inherited, so I'm not gonna be like super crazy off the wall swearing, but I'm not gonna exactly be holding myself back either. I don't know if I'll actually be doing a whole lot of swearing in this, because like I said, I'm just trying to get my mojo back, but we'll just talk about stuff, and as I talk about stuff, I'm just gonna make sure I don't censor myself like I used to in the past. And I think, honestly, it'll probably be for the best. So I didn't know if I was going to be summoning on this banner anyways, because May is the month of the Fallen banner, and it's the month of the Bridal banner. Now, I don't have a super huge investment in the Bridal banner, one, because I'm not gay, and I don't really care for ladies in dresses, I say as I'm summoning on the banner with a lady with the biggest heads, but I do like seeing some of the, well, they haven't actually, okay, we're gonna go with she whose name I cannot pronounce, and I will not even try to pronounce it because I have no luck with that. I stumble over English. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but I'll take what I can get. I noticed there's a lot of the dagger units in this game are demotes, so I don't mind getting, when I say as I get a demote dagger, I don't mind getting arcane for that. It's just I don't even know if any of my favorite units are going to be introduced as demote daggers. There's not a whole lot of characters I can think of. I mean, I'm not a huge Gaius fan, so I know he was introduced base game. I didn't really care about him that much. I don't know that there's a lot of like thief units. All I can think of is maybe just the ninja units, but everybody's already in. And unfortunately, even though I like Kazuya's character, I kind of had a build for him, and then I just kind of dropped him because it wasn't. I don't know. That's the weird thing about Fire Emblem Heroes, is there's a lot of characters that I like in base game, but then running into them in Fae, I don't have that huge drive to build them. And then there's other characters who are not as popular that I just get this weird insane drive to build. Like my Mustafa build that I did, I wanted to do max investments for that guy. And then I've got Marla and Hestia build that's in progress that they have some pretty high-end skills that I sacrificed a lot of orbs to get. Like I said, I know this May's gonna suck because the Fallen banners are always pretty lit, but I don't know who... Last year's banner, it was okay. Not okay. They're always awesome, but the only thing I can think of... Oh, you know what? That's a good candidate for Arcane Dagger too. I actually need to build her. I need to build more dancer units anyways, because I have... The only ones I really use is just Baby Azura. I have Nils that I used for my Sonic Heroes team. I have Renea, who's not a super serious build, and that's a character who got such a sad, like, stack of stats when she got introduced in the game, and I feel so bad for her. I have a Lene? I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I have her. She's got an arcane... She's got the arcane weapon from Leaf, but I haven't really done a whole lot with her. It's just a very casual build. I need to build like hardcore Wings of Mercy or what's the other skill? Escape, like probably Wings of Mercy, not really Escape Route, but I need to build hardcore dancers that are just gonna ruin everybody's day and just totally like mess shit up. Hopefully I'm not gonna be spending too many orbs on this. I like Loki. I don't know if I like her enough to go broke. I'm hoping that I'll just get her in a short amount of time because I want to save up for the Fallen banner. I'm hoping that since last year we had Crom, we had Byleth, who I didn't really care about her. It's a cool unit, didn't care. I never care about Byleth. I liked Maria. Maria was a neat pick. So Maria, Crom, Byleth, and I can't even remember who the final one was. I'm gonna have to sit. I'll come back to it. I'm sure I'll remember as I'm talking about it. I know we're probably gonna get Lloyd on this year as the Grand Hero battle unit. I want to see. They're not super. I want to see Dedue or Miklon as Fallen Beasts for the banner, but I have a feeling that if they were introduced, I think Dedue would be a main banner unit, but I feel like Miklon would be a GHB, and I don't think this is going to be his year. We could get Sumeragi this year. That'll be nice. A lot of people are banking on Scarlet. I wouldn't mind seeing Scarlet, but I wish... Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. Oh, but I need to see if she's got good res, because if she doesn't have good res, we're going to have to keep summoning. Let's see what we got. Love how she just admits to be... do I want to keep an attack? You know what? We're at... Let me see. 320. We'll just summon like last 29 orbs. That's about it. Not a whole lot not a whole lot of great stuff has happened between my last summoning video and this summoning video. Not to get too, not to bum people out. I ended up losing one of my dogs, so that's been kind of hard to deal with. And right now it's just one dog, and I'm just doing the best to take care of my one dog and love him and make sure that he's doing okay. I actually took him into work with me today, and he behaved absolutely wonderfully, except for he wasn't super smart. So he's conditioned to hear, like, the doorbell notifications on the phones. He hears that, and I thought usually, okay, he hears that at home, it's because somebody's at home and he gets mad and wants to bark at them. But he was at work and he heard the noise and he started barking. I'm like, what doorbell or what doorway are you trying to protect right now, dude? This isn't your turf. So, that's been happening. I've been taking care of him. I think we all know that. Okay, there we go. Another copy. That's not too bad. Dude, man. Mishima Shigeki did not hold back on the artwork on this. She's got hips and tits for days. And let me see, what's her stats? Okay, defense. It's not, I'm not looking at it, but still. You know what, I'll just summon on the whole round. So, in terms of just, media stuff, I finally got to check out, it's really funny, so, a friend of mine likes Arcane on Netflix. I told her, okay, I'm not gonna watch Arcane until they bring it until season 2 gets announced. I forgot about that for like a year or two. And they announced season 2, I think, late last year, late 2023, I can't remember. And then I finally checked it out, and it's a good show, but okay, there we go. Awesome. We got some arcane fodder right there. I'll have to hold on to him. I have him, and I have like 3 copies of Plumeria, but I don't know. Depends. Like I said, I don't have... Actually, I gotta start building some more Blue Mages. So, Arcane is a good show. I don't watch it for the romantic relationships, though, because all the freaking romantic relationships kind of suck ass in that show. I can't stand... What's her name? Mel and Jace. I don't like them. I don't like Vi and Kate. The only thing that's really worth watching with the show is the other relationships that you have. Like Silco and Jinx's relationship is perfect. Not perfect. It's got a lot of flaws, but it's a great dynamic, and I'm always happy to hear Jason Spizak in a role, and I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. Him playing Razor was the first time I ever heard his voice, and he's got such a awesome, unique voice. So season 2, I'm hoping it's not going to be the end of Silco. I'm thinking that the whole attention that they were drawing to his eye was going to be something, but alright, I'm going to keep this video short. Not going to be super interesting, but 2 copies of Loki, 1 copy of Reinhardt, and I think a copy of She Who I Shall Not Name, the Space Lady, is good enough. I'll leave it on here. I'll probably see you guys again for the Fallen banner. I was able to thankfully fix the issue that was going on with my computer, so my recording that kept shitting out on me, I always thought it was because of the cord that I had, and then I thought it was because of the USB jacks, because what was happening with those is that they just it wasn't connecting, or it would keep connecting, and it wouldn't register my iPhone. And it turns out it's a fucking programming problem, and that's the stupidest shit. I mean, thank goodness to the person on the forums who suggested it. You go to terminals, you enter a command, that fixes it. I mean, temporarily, but obviously right now I haven't had a single crap out while we've been recording this, so the issue's at least fixed, and I know how to fix it, so I'll probably have to save that page. So at least that is going to play into my favor. I think some of the times I just had so many recording issues, that's also part of the reason why I gave up, but also because I lost my mojo. I'm hoping my commentary still flowed a little bit naturally like it used to. Can't say this was like a super funny one. It's not funny unless I'm thirsting over a guy, so... I mean, I think a lot of people are down bad for Loki. I like her character. Don't know that I would say I'm down bad for her, but she's a good character. So we'll come back when it's the Fallen banner. Maybe we'll come back if the Bridal banner has a groom that's worth summoning on, but usually the grooms are Tempest Trial units, and I don't really have any interest on summoning on the ladies. I have a sinking, horrible feeling that we're gonna get Gulveig on the Bridal banner. I'm calling it now because I know that IS is gonna milk that bitch for all she's worth. But anyways, I'll leave off on this. You guys have a good night, and like I said, I hope I didn't bum too many people out on this recording, but I hope whoever tunes into this, whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you're doing okay. I hope, things are going well for life, and hope things are going well for you in life. If not, things will get better. I'm kind of struggling with that right now, so it's kind of helping me to tell you guys to, keep your chins up. And I'll see you guys on the next summoning video. Have a good day. Or have a good night, actually. See you.